Hey guys, I'm going to do a tutorial today on dyeing your own eyebrows at home. I looked into getting my eyebrows microbladed for a while, but after research I realized how expensive it was and how much upkeep it was, and it was just not worth it at all. And so I learned about dyeing your eyebrows at home with beard dye, like a men's beard dye. It is inexpensive, it's quick, it's easy, it's fast, it lasts for about a month, and I'm going to show you how now. All you need is one box of men's beard dye, a washcloth that you don't mind getting stained. I use the same one every time there are stains on mine. Some concealer. Some people use Vaseline, but this is going to go around your eyebrows to make sure that the dye only goes where you want it to go. So I like using concealer because I can see it obviously better than the Vaseline. And then what I use to apply the dye to my eyebrows is an angled brush. And this is just what I've used and what I found is the easiest for me to control the dye and put it where I want it to while creating hair-like strokes on my face. But some people use mascara, like dry mascara brushes, or the spool at the end of their eyeliner brushes, so whatever works for you. And this is my makeup brush that I use every single day. I used it to put on my makeup today. I just wash it before and after. So this is everything that comes in the box, including some gloves, which I don't really wear, but you just take this and you mix it together in the little pan that they give you. You just put a little pea-sized drop from each tube into the basin, and I just use the little brush that comes with it to mix it around. Step one is to dampen your towel just with some water and run that water just over your eyebrows, just to make sure that there's no makeup or oil on your eyebrows so that the dye can have direct contact with your brows. And then you take the concealer or the Vaseline, whatever you prefer. Again, I just like the concealer because you can see the concealer better. And then you put it around your brows. You just line your brows. This is here as a barrier to make sure that the dye doesn't run anywhere that it's not supposed to. I do one brow at a time just because I can control the situation easier that way. So we're going to take the dye that we mixed. I'm going to use my angled brush, dip it in here. I'm not going to take too much, but it's like pretty covered on there. You can't see that. And I'm just going to start basically filling in my eyebrows like I normally would. Push the dye into the shape that I want. I'm just squaring off the front a little bit and really tending to this arch right here, pushing it a little higher than it naturally is. And then you let the dye sit for 5 minutes. Alright, so my 5 minutes is up, so I'm taking my washcloth again, just running it under water, and I'm just going to wipe the dye and the concealer away. Okay, so you can see one brow, it's a lot darker and fuller than the other one. I'm going to go in and touch it up though some without the concealer, which is risky, but I do it every time and it makes it 10 times better just to add some shape to it. Okay, so now it's just a little bit more defined in shape, and while the dye is sitting there, I am going to wipe it off again, but I'm going to start on the other eyebrow now. While I'm waiting for those 5 minutes, I'm going to wash the rest of the dye off of my touch-ups from my first eyebrow. Boom! Oh my gosh. I hate that I just did that. All right, and now these are going to be my natural brows for the next month or so. I'm so excited. I think they just look so good, and as soon as you wake up when you have no makeup on, you just look a little bit more alive. I hope that this gave you the confidence to do it yourself, because it is a way more inexpensive and less time-consuming option than microblading or even getting them dyed at a salon. It's super easy. You can do it. Beard dye. Who knew?